Welcome back, everybody. Here's your coverage of the Dota 2 Championship League. I'm your host, TobiWan Kenobi, bringing you English live stream and for your viewing pleasure. We are going into game number 2, NaVi going up against Team Mousesports. And so far, I also realized, I don't know why I had that little test thing up there. So far, we have NaVi being one game up over the Mousesports lineup. And, well, game number 2. I don't know about you, Loda, but I'm definitely hoping for something a little bit closer between these two teams.
Yeah, I completely agree. And as you mentioned, last game there was quite a lot of kills, but it wasn't really as even as it may have seemed. This game, we can notice that Mousesports decided to ban out the Timber. I just understand the frustration there. I think they just felt like, since the bottom lane didn't really work out that well, nobody could stand against the Timber top. He just got too much space, and they don't want to deal with that.
I was like, how do you even stop a Timbersaw on that top lane for the Radiant side anymore? Like, it's you're so close to your tower. You got so many trees
that I know works very well, but I can't.
Okay.
Because
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
We actually tried in one of our games, so if you are really interested, you can look it up.
Technically, Loda could be just like baiting you out right now for all those captains that are tuning in. He's like, oh no, there's a way they can stop Timbersaw off lane. I'm not picking it anymore.
Yeah, but there is. Nah, but I don't know. Like, either you need to have a really strong support. Maybe even something that we have tried that has even worked out is just running a gyro support. Because you can just zone him by himself. The barrage is just so strong, and if he never reaches beyond level 2, he doesn't really get so strong.
So basically, just zone him out, push him, and make sure he stays back at the tower.
Zone him out. That's the classical way to stop. Doom first again. I say.
It seems to be a trend, man. It seems to be a Mousesports trend.
So many teams even ban Doom.
But can you even like value Doom this high, especially when NaVi now gets Batrider and Elder Titan? It's going to be a Kuro Elder Titan because NaVi don't play it any other way. Denny doesn't like playing Elder Titan. Poppy doesn't like playing Elder Titan. Horse doesn't like it. Funnick doesn't like it. So it's going to be a Kuro Elder Titan here. The only thing I'm still going to question right now is if you want to put that much farm into a Batrider or not, because you've got. Like, do you give it to Funnick? Is my main question here. Because you got a Doombringer that can shut down your bat when he's going to jump in. So...
Yeah, I think they should give it to Funnick. We'll just have to wait and see, of course. But I would like to see a bit more of offlane bat. Not one-on-one situations, but situations where you can leech a bit of the forest and see how much they can get out of that. I still think that bat is one of the strongest heroes in games in the right hands. That hero he has such a huge impact late game. You get one pick off and it can sometimes be game. And no matter how much you nerf him, if he gets that blink and force staff, he's always going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, Luna's going to be banned out. Ray's going to be banned out as well here by NaVi. Considering live still hasn't been touched yet, that's probably going to flag instantly in my mind when you see that Razor ban out. So we kind of saw like in the last game. You get the live stealer out, and then Poppy was able to ban directly against him.
Yeah. They're going to go for some kind of same style. I think Mousesports should really ban the live stealer here.
Well, they've already taken out one of the hard carries, so may as well go the whole hog against Divorce.
Maybe they felt that last game they wanted to face the live stealer because they had the Doom, and Doom can just This game they don't want to face it, at least.
But this now opens up NaVi for other things. Like, we know what can also happen when you have like that ET support. We still haven't seen Troll being touched much at all anymore, actually.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Troll.
10 seconds
I think the Shadowblade nerf did a lot against him.
5 seconds
I remember we had a big debate about also the usage of Troll. This is like drinking at Starlight Lounge. And just like the purpose of him. What's the purpose of him? Are you looking at that early burst damage? It got nerfed. So Are you going to
Yeah.
find early kills? Like, what happens in the mid game? Too? It's kind of like looking at that Mirana. Like, you've got a good long stun, you got an invis you can initiate with, but then it just doesn't seem to be as potent as other carries.
Yeah, I agree. It's like he does a lot, but sometimes he doesn't really fit in any role. So I don't really know where to pick him. I think I still like him the most when he's mid, just because you can have a second carry that can make use of that troll ulti, and you can go for some ganks with that. I like when you have like troll and life stealer in the same lineup, for example.
Yeah.
And you can just the life stealer can just go solo gank anyone pretty much with that ult if he gets a good start.
Mirana can be picked up here for NaVi, so Horvorst gets to go classic. It feels rather comfortable again. Everything feels comfortable again. Be it Funnick or Dendi on the Batrider. I started casting Horvorst in Dota 2 when he picked nothing but the Mirana, or nothing but the Mirana was picked for him at TobiWan.
But I haven't watched so much of Mouz, so I'm gonna ask you, and if you can't answer, everyone on the stream will be extremely upset. But is
No
this
pressure, no Loda. Why do you do this to me? Yeah, go on.
nah, but is this Mousesports what they want as well? Is like Doom? Is that what they always run?
You know
Like-
what? I would like to say yes, but I haven't seen it, man.
Yeah, I can.
In fact, the guy that played in the last game, I'm going to my stats here as well. I just had to scroll up on my stats screen. Like Crit, who played it last game, he hasn't played it at all before. Like in the last month, it has not been played up.
NaVi's turn to ban.
It's in fact like his latest heroes have all been Kunkers. In fact, there were 3 Kunkers, Windrunners, SKs, Wisps, Visage, ETs, but
I thought that Crit was a carry player.
Doom. Yeah, he's
10 seconds remaining.
he's their offlaner now. He plays number 3 position for him.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, I guess they switched around a bit last game then, because of the standing. and
Because
everything.
of Unicorn, he goes, yeah.
Who is
Actually, you're right. What am I talking about?
who's the other?
The other guy of Mousesports lineup.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Mousesports turn to ban.
Riot's Crit's there, Ace.
Oh, is it like Ace?
Ace.
Yeah, it's Link's brother, right? I think they're brothers.
Yes. Marcus Holgard and Sylvester Holgard.
I think that's cool. I just have to say, I always think that's cool when like brothers play on the same team, and I will always cheer for them.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, I cheer for Cinderon's Invoker. I love seeing Invoker just as a general hero. I kind of wished S4 would play Invoker every now and then.
But we did start to do it. We lost one game, but then we won the others, I think.
Does S4 like playing Invoker though?
Yeah, he does. He has started to like it a lot again. You learn something new every day.
Ah.
He's not only the son of Magnus.
NaVi's turn to ban.
But really,
Seems he wants Magnus a lot more than he wants Invoker though.
yeah, that's the thing. But everyone is okay with it. But I just have to say, like, this bounty from NaVi, like, oh my god. Every time I face bounty from NaVi, I just get this bad feeling.
The funny thing is though, if you go back in the D2CL matches with the Bounty Hunter, Mousesports actually played it in their first game.
Mousesports turn
Actually, I want to get the exact draft for it, but it was a 14-minute Dagon Bounty Hunter. They ended up playing, and I'm going to track down this matchup. I have a feeling it was up against Team Dignitas, and I'm right. It was Ace who played the off-lane position, and he took a Bounty Hunter, and he had a 14-minute. A 14-minute Dagon, and that was after he had face boots and drums. They were just. Oh wait, no, that wasn't that game. No, that was the game where it went the opposite way. That was the game when it went the opposite way.
Okay.
Dignitas ended up winning that game.
Now they pick up Keeper of the Light though. They're probably gonna do Elder Titan, Mirana, Keeper of the Light, aggressive perhaps. Then they do Bounty Safe and Bat Mid. Could that be?
I take it back. It wasn't D2CL. My memory is finally kicked up to me. It was the Raycall EMS one
Oh, okay.
in their group stage matches. That's where it came from. I'm sorry, peoples. I'm getting old. The memory doesn't work
I
as
think
well.
that the Dignitas is gonna be a lot stronger with Demon though. It's gonna be interesting to see.
There's a lot of hoo-ha about if it is going to be stronger with the removal of beaters or not,
Well,
and where beaters is going to end up.
but I thought that Beatis said he was gonna quit. I guess that's the normal thing you say.
Yeah, but I wonder where he'll end up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see, I
10
guess.
seconds
We
remaining.
do.
There are places that one can think of.
5
Ah.
seconds remaining.
I
Wait, you need it?
I listen to the rumor mill, aka I catch up with Bulber every now and then, and we learn what's going on in the world.
Balba is really, really good when it comes to gossip.
Yeah, man, he pushes you. He pushes you.
Yeah.
Like if ever I have a secret, I know I have a secret that no one else knows. He's just like Toby, 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 Toby,
Yeah.
Toby, Toby. Tell
Yeah,
me,
I
tell me,
know.
tell me. Like, shut up, Bulba.
Yeah, me too. He's a very nice guy.
He is.
But I think I'm quite mean to him though, so I keep him away because I know he wants to know secrets.
Of course he does. He wants to know your deepest, darkest secrets, so then he can steal
Yeah.
every single strat. This
He
this
does,
is a
he
guy that stalks your profiles to see how many times you're actually scrimming up against a different team. So he knows
I
how
think
many times you've been
He's probably
practicing.
one of the most dedicated Dota players right now.
He'll be a really good journalist. He'll be a
It would
really good
make-
journalist.
Maybe we can send this in to Rain's article or whatever it was
No.
and say that there are other things you can do. Dota journalist? I'm just saying. I think he's studying to become a doctor or something though, but I mean, fuck that. Dota journalism.
To a journalist over being a doctor? Seriously,
Yeah,
what do you want? You want money? You can't find that in esports.
If he started to use it like he held the rumors as hostage and then he sold it. Mm-hmm.
True.
No.
So what you're saying is he'll be a trafficker of information.
Yeah.
You're making him sound like some like Dota
And then
2,
he
Dota 2
threatened, yeah, he can be
lord.
like Snowden or something. You know, he can like threaten these big organizations, say I will release this information. Never mind, I should stop talking.
Sorry,
Think
I
we
have
got
this
too
I have this
far.
image of Bulber in The Godfather. I'll give him some info he can't refuse.
We're gonna see here.
Oh, we forgot the end of that one. The man who has the better record of Enigma is 20-10 for Milk. So we have a retired player who has a better result for the Enigma. I know Malk's tuning in. Tuning in.
Of course he is, and hopefully he's gonna hear what I'm saying now because I was very skeptical about what how he was gonna perform at TA2.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that his Enigma was huge, probably the best Enigma in the tournament, and I think that everyone that said anything bad about
30
him
seconds
during the
to
tournament
go.
was wrong. I think he did a lot of big plays that kept him in the tournament.
Respect. Havorst being watched. They're trying to stay up in this high ground. This is where Havorst has vision, and now Frostbite, Rise. What do we... Actually, I can't click on him because Crit's getting in the way. I was waiting
but he
for that
had-
initiation on him, and then like going into whirling axes and a follow-up stun, and kill them all.
But it's gonna be quite cool to see though. It's gonna be... I think it was a smart move from Mouz to lane this way. We're gonna do solo Doom bottom and aggressive tri lane with NA, Maiden and Troll.
This
And
Doom
that
in
was-
middle lane's not going to have fun, though. Because this is exactly what NaVi did in their previous matchup. I think it was actually up against Team Liquid they did this, where it's a Kuro roaming Radiant jungle. And he throws a Spirit mid, he throws a Spirit bottom, and just throws it wherever the lane needs control.
And Host already switched lane.
Yeah.
That was a good move.
So now we get Mirana up against the Doom on the bottom lane, with ET roaming. Then you will go up against Cinder in the middle lane, so we're going Quas first, Invoker. And then we get the aggressive tri lane of Rise and Crit and the two supports, CM as well as Nyx Assassin respectively. And then Link as the Troll Warlord. And a Keeper of the Light. Now, actually, I was missing my stats man last time for this. And I kind of wish I had it, because I asked the question during the Nexon Invitational earlier today. How often has Caldwell been picked up or even banned in this new version? Because I've seen him now twice today, but it's the first time I've actually cast him in, like, the entire new patch.
I think he's still a very viable hero. I think he just People don't really fear him as much, I guess. People don't really waste a ban on him, what I've seen.
Middle lane should be really, really careful right now. Denny's going to come in and look over towards Unicorn, but Denny with Firefly, he's got 6 stacks up on Cinderin, who's got Cold Snap available, 7 stacks up on Cinderin. I was waiting from this Spirit from Koro to actually go up, but he's trying to screw around with Unicorn and just leech out that experience, obviously now that it's shared.
So annoying.
He's gonna be there to level up.
Oh my god. But yeah, okay, nice. Now Mouz is switching around a bit. They're sending down the NA. And they're gonna be dual laning as well on top lane. I think that's fine to just have Maiden and Troll on top. As long as they don't get hit by like harass illuminates all the time. Which may happen right now.
And it is a mad... Okay, yeah, there's your Illuminate and Funnick just harassing him back. But this middle lane, 8 stacks now over on Cinderin.
Oh,
Dendi is getting so close, and now 9 stacks as well. How much would you just give for a Flame Break? 10 stacks now from... I don't know! But Denny, he's still got now 11. No! It was just too short. It looked right, but it was just too short. But Cinderin doesn't even... Like, he doesn't even have a stick. He came to this middle lane up against a Bat Rider without a stick.
Yeah, it is Gloves of Haste. I mean, the Blades of Attack. Gloves of Haste. That would be hilarious.
It looks like he's trying to go for the high movement speed invoker of his. So, like...
Actually... Can he? Nah, he can't do shit versus these stacks.
What are you supposed to do?
So
I'm still surprised this entire time. Wait, Koro? I've been looking for this first blood to happen. I thought it was going to happen in the middle lane, and I may not be incorrect, because Kuro is really keeping up with Unicorn. He's managed to get himself a friend, though. Okay, now they're just getting really confused about where they want to go. But Unicorn's able to pick up a bottle, at least, at this point.
Yeah, you can see the NaVi has... They made a really good choice by sending down the POTM, because he's getting quite a lot.
21-5 up against a 6-for-0.
He's been free farming ever since the Doom ran into the jungle, and now maybe he barely has to care about the NA anyways.
I see Doom also having to wait.
Yeah.
We're now back to stacking Cinderin. And Kuro is back again to harassing up Unicorn. He's going to move in towards the middle lane. There's 7 stacks, and there's your Spirit. And there is it. With the damage, there's a Tornado Dendi!
Oh.
Just able to get it. And now Unicorn's going to look for a kill on Kuro. With the score strength, he's got it.
Nice.
Now up on top lane, Bounty and picks up the Crystal Maiden. See, all hell breaks loose. One thing happens and all hell breaks loose.
It's true. No, but I think that Cinderin did a good job there of getting an exchange, at least. I'm still a bit surprised he didn't send a stick. He really wants those face boots, but...
He just wants the cost to X and just to go, like, Speedy McSpeed.
Yeah, but how happy do you think Unicorn was when he got the kill on Elder Titan there? He was like, hello, man! I saw you in the forest earlier.
The guy who's been leeching all of my experience, but at the same time now you see Kuro up on the top lane, and he's at a level 3 now. It's a level 3.5 Elder Titan. Just from following the Doombringer around, and it slows down Unicorn's levels. That's one of those things which I always was like, holy crap, it's amazing how much farm Fear was able to pull out of the jungle. As you can take the big creeps, but as he does so, like, actually correct me if I'm wrong, but when he does it, when he uses Devour on a big creep, technically the experience should be split the same way. Just as though it was attacked. Oh, Link!
No idea.
Where's the mana? Where's the Manny? Give him mana! Give him mana! Oh, the Frostbite from Rise!
A nice Frostbite.
He gets one last range axe over, and then Kuro with his bonus 70 damage is able to get the kill. But Puppy is on the run from the Nyx Assassin. That stun is difficult to land from Nyx, and I think, yeah, Puppy, they're looking to split up.
Where is Cinderin? Oh no.
Their spirits. Denny's on the way in. Napalm stack. Mirana ultimate. We have a level 6 Mirana. And now there's also a Curry here. Puppy wasn't quite sure if he wants the Curry or not. Now he goes back into Invis with the Mirana ultimate. And he needs mana. He's got a Shark available. Dendi, he's deep in here and the ET can't help him. He'll die from the tornado from the Invoker. But Puppy, somehow, through all of this, is able to escape.
Yeah, I'm not sure how happy Dendi was about that though. He ended up dying. But Puppy lives. But it was still quite good reaction from
Cinderin, Funnick. Cold Snap, he came right into the tower. He needed the initial Janata hit, so then Kuro can get himself in range as well.
Feels like Synderen is kind of the bait this game. And he's like, guys, I go Cold Snap, I go Tornado. They will try to gang me. Please be here.
Just change the name to Feederin then. 'Cause that is what a lot of people do call him.
Yeah, but that's just mean.
Yeah.
He seems to be in better form when he plays solo mid than in support, at least.
role.
But I still think, I mean, Mouz has done a really good job of getting some kills after the laning stage, but I just think that they were a bit too slow to react during the switch of lanes, because the top lane is very annoying to play against a Kotl dual lane where they...
Middle lane, they're going on Dendi. Crit, and now, well, the Spirit does go in there. They pop up the dust just in case there was any kind of invis shenanigans.
Yeah. It's really, still a really good kill. If you can shut down the bat on the bottom.
Trouble. Starfall's going to go. He's still got Leap available, but now Frostbitten up. He's going to leap directly into Unicorn, who's going to burn him down and actually right-click him down as well.
That was troll ult for you. Yeah, there were some really good kills coming up from Mouz, and they have good movement. They really do. That's especially if they have a decent start.
It was one of those things that, like, when I first saw the new Mousesports roster play, I was insanely impressed by them. They weren't playing up against like
let's see here.
Like it's like a tier 3 team, but then they played up against a tier 1 team, and
Look
things
at
just went
lane
wrong.
now. Look at top lane.
Yeah, I'm looking at Crit. Vendetta hit. He's gonna go. Now the stun will connect. But Funny got invis, but they got dust to follow up.
Radiant's top
It's
tower
good
is
movement,
under
it's good
attack.
rotation, and it's confidence in themselves to get these kills as well.
Yeah, that's a very.
And now we go middle lane. Doom available, ain't going to be cast, but Firefly's already been used by Dendi, so he can at least use the heal to his advantage, but when there's a big Cotter Blast coming in, that's enough damage to kill off Unicorn and Synderen. Or will it?
Oops.
You thought maybe you could connect.
Yeah, but as you said, once again I have to mention that that's the confidence. You can see that they're confident in their movement around the map, and the thing about nationality is it's easier to build up some kind of confidence around your team and fighting for something else, I guess. I don't know.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The comfort to move and coordinate. Well, it's always one of the biggest tests. It's like not the pocket strat that you come in with. It's the ability to, no matter what heroes you've got, adapt on the fly and coordinate on the fly.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes just even ganging with the carry quite early, ganging mid, something like that. Just you play, you relax when you play together, and then you can just do these moves.
Yeah. Actually, I remember it was remember the EMS1 finals, the first one when NaVi was there, and they tried to like do a I can say it because it's what the program they were using, a Skype cross. Funnick. What? Courier? It's just run out of movement speed. He wants to get a little bit more space, though, and the Courier's going to head down south. Funny's going to stalk this little sucker out right now. It's in the tree line. He can't get it now. But there's a lot of support coming to that bottom lane. Funnick and Koro coming in through the rear. Horse on the front, and they're going to use the Mirana ultimate to initiate. Cottle's still a little bit too far away, but now with the Spirit going down, you can't TB out this one because the stomp's going to happen, and there goes your dust. They reveal Funnick, but there's a good double stun over on Kuro as well as a Vorse. They've already got the bounty under, and then in with the rest of a blinding light. Not going to make this simple, but having that Doom over on Dendi, that does. A Vorse able to stun up Link, enough damage that he's in the corner, but he's burning down right out of Unicorn. It's going to be 4 heroes on the sidelines here for NaVi. Rise with the double kill. Synderen also picking up a couple. And only the one player Puppy to escape back out again to safety from these fights.
Yeah, that was such a crucial stun from Crit. Without that nice stun, I think the fight could have gone the other way around. But once again, Mouz, they are ready for what NaVi is doing, and they're quite good ward placements.
Bottom lane TP's now coming in. Funnick, he really wants kills with this.
Yeah.
Because it's the track gold they're searching for. And
But
with the
it's
2
gonna
sentries down, though, Funnick is quite visible. But the track is up. Crit, he's still got his Spike Carapace available to himself. So if he wants to, he can use it. Vendetta as well, but he's got another sentry wards it down. Doombringer, he has no Doom, and we're forcing a fight here. Funnick, he's got Crit so damn low. 55 life points. Another track over on the Doombringers. At least he's able to outrun the Doombringer. And Koro,
Radiant's middle tower is
he
under
can't get
attack.
himself in range for that Spirit. Way too far away. But at the same time, in the middle lane, Linkling's popped the ult. He's searching for Puppey. I say searching. He's kind of got him. Switches to range attack, which means he just needs 2 hits, and he gets it as well. So, Puppey finally, the man who escapes all the team fights, has his first death.
Yeah, Link is doing a really good job on the troll this game, I have to say. But what happened from these?
Oh, Tornado. It got the bottom lane. Centaur Stomp as well coming in.
That's a really, really good pickup on how was that there.
The fact that Link
The
was
late game
also...
is-
I don't know if they gave that over to, like, Link shared control of that, but that was Link Centaur.
Yeah, most likely they just give the Centaur to one of the
Radiant's top
supports.
tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Crit's gonna go top lane. Vendetta, stun. Dendy, no Firefly up and running. And then with Frostbite, Nova. Very
And-
quick pickoffs.
This is so sad for Dundee. I really understand what kind of game he has, because this has happened to us when S4 has played bad. When you have a really, really tough start and you end up taking fights that you think are good fights, but it just end up not going your way. And this bat was very close to the dagger from the way he was able to dominate mid. Has now, he's not getting closer, and he's been trying to farm it back. He's been trying to gank it back, but he still doesn't have his blink, and he's like 700 gold from it. So
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Basically walking around with nothing.
yeah. But if he's able to get it quite soon, I think now we can be able to take a lot of good fights.
Got a bottom lane movement coming out from Funnick. There's still observers and sentries down for the Radiant side, so Syndra is now going to realize this. Mirana ult is being used as well, and when Funnick gets attacked in the tree line, when he's invis and then Mirana ultied, he knows something is wrong.
Oh my god, look at top if Dundee dies now.
Yeah, he jumped back into invis, but he doesn't know the crit's right next to him. Again, this Vendetta, every time it comes off cooldown, it seems like crit's in just the right place. And again, it's going to be the 2, I almost want to say supports, because technically they really are, getting a kill on that top lane up against the solo mid Bat Rider, who just wants space. It's almost at this point you'd expect him to go jungle, but Poppy's in there trying to build the mech for the team. There's just no space to farm anymore without running the risk of being ganked.
Yeah, indeed, and this NA is playing so well, getting all these ganks up, and this is how NA works the best, of course. He's getting kills. Nah, but like he is still a quite like not so safe pick as a support, I think, because if he gets a failed early game instead, then he can't get these ganks off. Let's say they predict the ganks, or they just play it safe every time he's missing, or even gets under-leveled, for example, he won't have so much impact on the game.
Yeah.
But Crit has been playing so well, and he's making the plays.
Should also bring in a little bit of attention towards that Doombringer. Been involved in a couple of these fights already, but the other part of it all is the fact that he's just gone back into the jungle after that. He's almost level 11 on this Doombringer with 1,800 gold on him. He has the highest net worth sitting at 6.2k. Nearest to him is 5.8k, and that's Troll Warlord, and then you got the Invoker of 4.8. And chat trivia time. So who is the only... Oh, it's kind of your kind of question. Who is the only professional player to build Sanjay Yasha more times 50 in competitive play than you? And you did 34 times.
Wow.
So someone that built it an extra... Wow, okay, 16 times than
Can
you.
that be? I would say like Era, because he plays Nikes almost always, and he goes Sangyasha on it quite a lot.
But
I don't know.
what about thinking somewhere else though? Like other heroes that you'd pick up an SMY on.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I mean, right now, I think SNY is quite okay to go. Honestly, it's been buffed over and over, and now the MS is quite okay. I feel you get very fast by buying it. But I don't know. Like I've gone it on Gyro, but it doesn't really work out so well. POTM could work.
a lot of people are also
Mount
saying
Tyson-
error in the chat. A couple of people also threw YYF and Mushy into the mix.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen them go Sangyasha, but maybe. But I don't know. Nike's Lifestealer is really the perfect one. Troll, it could easily work for. Bounty Hunter is a decent pickup. But once again, the thing with Sangyasha is that often there's a better option for doing something, like if you want a basher for stopping a carry, or I don't know. Oh, you see this?
You're on the money, Loda.
Yes!
You're on the money. You win, and half the chat also wins as well.
No, you didn't see that. They didn't say anything.
Of course. You know,
Everyone's YF and Bushy, I heard.
Loda is the sole winner of the community challenge.
Thank
Obviously.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to thank my friends and also Era, because he's my friend and I keep an eye out for his place. But if we go back to the game, is Troll perhaps going Sangyasha?
Wait, what?
Troll is just bought his Yasha. Is this maybe a Sangyasha game?
Or is this going to be the same thing? No, we can't. He wouldn't pick up Helm of the Dominator, get a casual Yasha, and then go into something else.
Perhaps.
Well, you could be looking at the mana style as well, if you're looking to dispel off the track.
Yeah, that's quite likely. I mean, mana style is a very good item for split pushing as well, and I think that people underrate that sometimes or casters maybe sometimes, I feel, when they analyze why people go Manta. I think Manta is one of the best items to go on a Aggie hero when you have no clear choice of what to go. And it does, as you said, it does dispel stuff, and you can dodge abilities with it. And as they changed Dota right now, that you can dodge pretty much everything. It's a good pickup, I think.
Also looking at a Vorst, like he's also going to go that. We're good to go again. We had a little bit of problems with Funnick. He DC'd out of the game for some unknown reason. Okay, we won't tell NaVi that about Troll Warlord being 6-0 with his current item build. Bottom lane push now coming out from both Syndra as well as Crit. There's that mech done now for Puppey, so hopefully now the rest of the space is given over towards Denny. In fact, it looks like he's already making the most out of that.
They already bought a gem up on the Nerub as well. I'm not sure. I feel that the gem can always be a double-edged sword if you pick it up too early when you're in complete lead, because if you actually do lose that gem, the opponents can take back the map control, remove the wards, whatever.
And you get a gem into the hands of someone like a bounty hunter who will just hunt down the next assassin, and then your ganks start failing. But that means you've basically got to lose a team fight. And right now, with the positioning of Mousesports not looking for it, the bottom tower will be denied here.
That was a good try from Syndra to try to get the last hit with the tornado there, but they used the fortification. I was looking at Dandy here. He's very, very close to his blink, and I think he's not going to show his face until he has it.
Yeah. I'm wondering too if he was like ordered to, like, don't go to a lane. we will protect you. You get your blink dagger. Do not appear in a lane. And then later on, now you can come out and start ganking people. Like, he's going to get blink dagger and invis rune to start with. Crit, however, is going to find a Vorst up here on the top lane. Yasha just flew in for him. Crit, how long we got this Vendetta? It's only a couple more seconds, and there's no follow-up. I don't know if a Vorst can die directly to Crit. And Crit's going to try it. Oh, maybe with a Sunstrike, but it's so low-level Sunstrike. It's a level 1 Exot.
I was shocked. I was like, what is this? Bug. Useless spell. Oh,
because he's almost maxed out his Wex. He's got a couple points up in Quas. Oh, they found. Arrow's going to fly in, but it's already too late. Nyx Assassin. We've now got 4 men ganking up against that Nyx Assassin. And, well, I hate to say it, Loda, but you kind of told him so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And if you buy the game, you should really just leave it in base in a game like this. Because even though you die, you won't lose too much from it. Now the Nyx, who had a really, really good game, has been shut down a little bit.
Well, it's 900 gold as well. Like, the increase in the expenses of the gem.
Yeah.
That's a huge amount of money to spend. And now they're able to de-ward out too, so Mousesports, like, you lose a tier 1 tower in the middle lane, but they're going to lose a lot of wards. They're going to get a lot more cleverer? Yeah. A lot more clever with their wards.
Yeah.
Especially when you have like a Fireflying Bat Rider, because he can check cliffs. He can check every single cliff that's out there.
I just hope that Mouz makes sure to go for good items, though. They picked up the Shadow Blade on Doom, and sure, that is a good pickup, but if there's too many team fights, the Shadowblade doesn't really do that much. I mean, he's very strong this Doom now though. He has Face, Bottle, Magic Wand, Drums, and a Shadowblade on top of that, so I'm not sure if he's gonna care so much.
He's going to come up and look for a kill, but then Gem
But the Gem
reveals him off. They've got the track up on him as well, and he can't dispel that Flame Break, pushing him deeper into the Firefly, and with the Napalm charges too, they've already got the bounty and a track gold, and they move over. That's a stray arrow. Almost looked for him a force. He was looking to scout with that thing. Crit TP's in. That stun completely airballed. And then the Illuminate almost able to pick off Rise. He's very, very low. The EMP burns out the rest of a Vorce, and then Koro. The Earth Split is on the way in, and then look at the track speed. Shuri toss damage. Oh, if Blink got caught inside that, he would be low but not killed. But NaVi are basically completely out of mana, and Kodo can't give that much mana.
And they're getting bullied by this Satyr, who waved them all. But that was a really good fight from NaVi, and you see, now you get a Shadowblade on a hero like Doom when you have any on the team, and you just lost the game. I don't think Unicorn is gonna be very happy with that. But still, Mouz is still having a good lead, I feel, and they should be able to.
Well, their lead was up to about 7,000 gold going their way. Obviously, gold doesn't make as much difference when you have someone like a Bounty Hunter on the field. And now, however, if you get a Doom, EMP Tornado, he's going to burn. Cinderin gets a very quick kill on the Bounty Hunter. So
that's going to be a tower, yeah, that's going to be a tower for sure, I think. I mean, then he has an empty bottle on bottom. Oh, the troll is going to stop him.
Denny wants out. Denny wants out. Denny can't get out. He's going to go in the river. He's gone.
Did you see it was Sanyasha that got him the kill? It was the slow. It was. You must have seen that. It was the orb or whatever. I'm so proud. Shout out. Shout out to Link. He also got the gem back, as you can see. He is now the savior of Team Mouz. And honestly, that's huge for Mouz. I think that now they can pretty much just go for team fights. Once the troll is probably gonna work on a BKB now, I guess. But I mean, Mouz is pretty much gonna be able to take Roche soon, as long as they don't get hit by like a TC ult. They shouldn't have a big problem with that. I
suppose that is the other problem. Now you got TC Ultimate, and then you got Illuminate too, which will push you back out of the pit.
Yeah.
Nyx Assassin can obviously return a little bit of it, but it's not going to save heroes like Cinderin is only walking around with 1,200 life points. Speaking of who, in Vid's room bottom lane, we get our Blink Dagger Crystal Maiden again. It's a thing. Arrow's going to fly down, completely off target, and Funix locked in the tree line. He does have a face boost to get himself out this one. Thought they had enough damage to kill off Crit, but then Cinderin just arrives behind, EMP burn, having no effect on a Vorth. At the same time, Denny. Now there's a lasso over on Unicorn, and they're going to drag him up away from the ET split, however. So the combination not working. They just want the space for him, and they have to use them around Ultimate to try and escape this. But Dendy, he's doomed up. Meanwhile, over with a Vorst. Well, there's a Spirit smack bang in the middle of them. Does Denny have enough life points to survive this?
Oh, no.
He's got a bottle charge up his sleeve, and he's... Could all deny him. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, Vorce is diving in deeper. He sees how low Crit is, but knows he can't kill him off. He's out of mana.
What? You see this?
That's a crazy stat.
I make it too little. That's the problem, I think. Gonna start playing troll.
The new OP item. We'll now see like the pub trends after watch a broadcast like this. It's like SMY now picked up in 90% of all games and all carries.
Yeah, I mean, when you see percentages like this, I mean, if you go Sanyasha, you can't lose.
I don't know. It doesn't really work that way, by the way, guys.
Really?
It's not the magic genie item of victory.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. This looks very, very grim for NaVi. I was going for the Manta style, so they're not gonna get a lot of damage from that.
Do you kind of feel like you're in the same point that like Link was with his Mirana in the last game? Where like you're sitting back and like what do you get more? Like Link had more fun, but what do you get from the Mirana now?
It's exactly like that, and that's why myself sometimes I even try to go for like a straight MKB or something like that, so you just have some damage. Just go Glass Cannon. It's not a very safe build, but sometimes you just want to be able to deal damage somehow. and you just have to tank the fact that you may die. But I have to say, I may copy Link's build on bottom though. I think it was quite good at split pushing, with just the Yasha and the Maelstrom.
Bottom lane now, going to be pushing into the tier 2 tower. It's a 5-man push from Mousesports. They're going to back themselves up, however. Finally comes into the middle lane, but... What's up?
Synderen has BKB now as well. So he's starting to be quite strong.
Wasn't he at one point like 2-2? And then 4 straight kills up to 6-2 right now?
Yeah.
There's also some decent gold over on Link. That's probably about 400 gold on him right now, 500 gold for a bounty for taking him out. Because obviously like there's this huge amount of bonus gold that now comes out. Yeah. It still doesn't stop you guys though. You guys freak the crap out of me when you take a tier, you take a top racks, and then every single one buys back. It's like we don't care about having like plus 50% timer on our next death.
Not they were dead. One of them couldn't buy back, wasn't it? I think the DK didn't.
Yeah, the DK couldn't come back up again, and he just went a whole hog in.
It wasn't even really planned. It was more like everyone just ended up having buyback, and then was like, okay, fuck it, and then S4 was like, I have buyback as well, and BOT, so.
Decision making coming out from Alliance.
Yeah.
It just starts with the fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much, but in Swedish. But I won't say it in Swedish.
Well, come on, man. That's the first thing you always teach people when you learn like foreign languages. It's all.
The thing is, I think Swedish sounds kind of like when you swear in Swedish. I think it sounds so hillbilly. Like we don't really have these cool. Fuck, you know, fuck is such a good word. There's no such thing. If
and the Russians have suka.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if I would say fuck, like the straight translation in Swedish, that would be like knulla. And that's like...
No, sorry, it sounds like noodles.
Yeah, you can say that. It doesn't sound badass, and...
An angry Swedish version just seems very, very happy at all times.
And Norwegians are even more so, I think.
Oh. Top tier 2 tower now being pushed by Mousesports as we get off the dirty language. Koro or initiated on. Blink in from Rise again. And Nova into a Frostbite. Poppy's going to be backing himself up. He left an Illuminate behind, but look at Crit. He's just trying to be a twit. Jumps in front, sees it coming from a mile away, and just by Carapace damages him.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Look at this commitment as well. This is Mousesports. I kind of always feel like Mousesports are trying to make a stand here. Like a very big statement. Like, we will not lose a single tier 1 tower. And now the extra TP's coming in. There's a range slow on Funnick. He's still got that track movement speed because Link's right behind him. But at the same time, Link, he's moving so quickly.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what Link decides to go for. I mean, if he wants...
Trouble. Yeah, Miranda Rolli's going to wear off in a moment. Unicorn is guessing. Unicorn is guessing where he's going. And Havos, now he comes out of Invis. And Doom before he even has the Shadow Blade. Crit will then blink himself up. It's just Team Blink for Mousesports. Everyone, if you don't have a blink, you're not part of the cool mouse crew. Spirits are coming down, and there's your Loda. And this is why it is so damn difficult to go Roshan.
Oh.
And now with the ET ulti as well. Look how low they are. Dendy comes in, and he snatched it. Dendy snatched the bat right. He aimed to get the Aegis of the Immortal. And the gems on the deck too, because they killed off the next assassin. Rise will take it, but Dendy has still got last two available. Rise blinks himself away, but Cinder is in very, very close here. Funnick will give him the track, so now they also see up towards the high ground. As the Firefly will wear off. You've got track movement speed for Dandy, and then they just make it so much faster. Synderen pops BKB, but he's still slowed down so much. Invis or not, the track was still on him as well.
135 gold.
That's a lot of money.
No.
That was a 5-kill streak for Synderen. 835 right there.
Yeah.
Actually, that had to be 6, in fact, for 835. Oh, Havos, did he? Extra Starfall shows him where he's running away from.
I was gonna say that NaVi pretty much took a fight that I thought was impossible to take. That's what NaVi is. They're very good at this, especially around Roche.
But when you have such a tight area like Roshan, like the timing was perfect. Like Koro's Spirit, when it came down, it came like a microsecond before the Illuminate managed to hit all of Mousesports. And then the ET ulti follows up. And even though they didn't get the kill on Roshan, the fact they got in and took the Aegis and didn't lose the Aegis after that. In fact, they got kills out in these weak supports that were taking up a little bit too much. Avos, you're in trouble. Maybe he can... Oh, actually, he can juke this in the tree line.
He's probably gonna die.
There's a level death available. Sunstrike's coming in. It's gonna be enough. That'll help to tick him out from this.
Get out.
He's gonna run quick. There's 4 staff now up on Dendy. Firefly's still going. Blink Dagger, 4 seconds. Unicorn, Shadow Blade. Now into it. But where is the gem? And it's over on Dendy. Flame Break, Flame Break, Flame Break! He uses Lasso. I thought he was going to Flame Break it. The Illuminate's coming in, and they waited as long as they possibly could. Mana Leak from Puppey as well, so Unicorn has to stop in his tracks, and the Spirit comes in. More importantly, that's a level 2 track coming out. That's a bonus 300 gold for the allies, and 200 for Funnick. Just because they waited, they got 500 bonus gold because of this guy.
And now he's like 14,000 gold behind.
They need every track kill.
But they're still doing everything exactly right.
But do you remember the old Mousesports? Oh wow, Link. There's a Rise blink in, but Denny 4-star, Firefly, he can't Blink Dagger. He keeps getting attacked, so he'll die. Aegis Simona will trigger. At least his Blink Dagger will come off cooldown here. So he will be at it. Oh no, he won't. That Tornado and the CM Ultimate did some really serious work on them. And now there's the gem over in the Mousesports. We got 1 for each eye of crit.
But yeah, I was gonna say the same. They have 2 now. Yeah, what to say right now? He went for the BKB on Troll, so I mean, if they just go for a pure 5-on-5 fight, I don't see how they can stop the Troll. To be honest, if he will go for, yeah, he's gonna go damage now as well.
It's like Lasso's their only option to control up that Troll Warlord. They're nowhere near as Scythe the Vice, so they don't have that level of control over him. And with that, what I assume is actually going to be a Daedalus. Because I doubt anybody on NaVi's lineup is going to be able to, 1, afford, or 2, will want to buy up a Butterfly. Havors might consider it, but at this age of the game, I don't really feel it from him.
Yeah, it would pretty much only be him.
No, so he just goes straight out damage.
He's very underfarmed, and his stats are like not doing him fair, to be honest.
Man.
Like he has been in more fights than Zero, but he has been so focused, and I feel quite sorry for him. It's not so much he can do. He just tries to split push and gets doomed and killed and destroyed.
I cannot believe this movement speed on Link. Like, watch him when he pops off his phase boots. He goes up to 514. He is so quick-footed. Crit's coming in middle lane. They see Funnick and then Tornado. EMP Tornado from Cinderin, and they caught Funnick, and they caught him perfectly. Nyx Assassin will get the kill and some sweet-ass revenge. Then he popped up the Firefly, thinking he could probably come in to help him out, but it's all just too late. That was over before it started. And the ping's coming out from Mousesports. Bounty Hunters down. They want to push the Tier 3 tower top. NaVi still have not claimed a single Tier 1 tower anywhere on the map. They have not done it. Prep wards from Rise. They see perfectly inside NaVi's base. That's 2 in a row, man.
Yeah, so many good things to know.
I'm wondering if that includes the Crystal Maiden's Yield Scepter from the last game.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, Cinder, he's in trouble. He got hit by an arrow, and that Illumina's gonna... Oh, no, it's too short. I thought that was close at Link. They're lassoing and dragging him back while they're actually mana draining him out too. But Link, the ETLD will snap back a little bit. But Denny, frostbitten up. Rise, he was smack bang in the middle of that one. His last attack will kill off Kuro. Kuro's up to try and attempt an Urn Charge, but it's all too late. Bad Rider will buy back. The Tier 3 tower is gone. And now Dendy, he feels he can get himself some kills. There aren't 3 heroes and rather low life points, but Unicorn, he's full life and full AC. With another 3,300 gold up on him. Couple of tracks or not. Frostbite's over on Funnick. And now Dendy. Yep. Nova out. Where's that Sunstrike? Funnick doesn't get there in time, but NaVi call the GG anyway. 32 minutes and a half when they say this is over.
Yeah. I think they did a good job of fighting back because they had a really tough game there. But it was quite obvious that Mouz were gonna take that. NaVi didn't have so much to fight back with. Sadly, I heard that the stream was frozen a bit in the end?
No, it's
Or was that only for someone I knew?
It's only for someone you know. Dailymotion is still upgrading a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
So if you do have issues, Dailymotion is still looking into it all. But yeah, they weren't really fully ready for Dota 2. The overhaul comes at the end of November, start of December.
Yeah, that's what I heard as
So
well. But,
should be in time for the grand finals. Until then, we just ask that everyone does bear with us. Or if you're one of those wonderful people that likes to give Loda more money, you will have bought yourself a Dota TV ticket. Because the Dota TV ticket, 25% of the revenue that was made from it goes directly towards the prize pool. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're going to win, Loda.
no, but it would be good for us if we won.
Yeah, you could say that. All right, break time, peoples. We'll be back here. Our third and final game, Mousesports going up against NaVi. This will be it for the night after this next matchup. So stay tuned, and we'll be back here in just a couple of moments' time.